I'm so excited about this video because we are going to be looking at top 10 tips how to style petite clothes for women of 5'3" and under. So if you are between sort of 4'8" and 5'3", 5'4", then this video is for you. If it's the first time you clicked on my video, welcome to this channel. My name is Sandra and I make videos for petite women in their 20s and 30s, sharing some styling tips, outfit ideas, clothing reviews, and a little bit more of other things that us women discuss. I am 5'2" myself and I really know the struggles when it comes to styling clothes and selecting outfits so that they look proper and in the right places, not like a bag of potatoes. Well, I'm talking from my own experience, so. But tip number 1, the most important concept in petite fashion is proportion. And I'm talking about the rule of thirds. This means that the top part of your clothing is 1/3 and the bottom part of your clothing is 2/3. So you kind of divide your body in thirds. This means that you would cover your legs with jeans or trousers or a skirt up until your waistline, and then your top would be kind of the remaining 1/3. This helps to elongate your legs and appear a bit taller, and I know that there are a lot of YouTube videos sharing advice how to look taller for petite women, and actually the thing is that not all petite women want to look taller but rather want to look good and stylish. So it works both ways. If you are styling your clothes in thirds, so 2/3 at the bottom and 1/3 at the top, it would still make it look more balanced for you, not necessarily if you're looking to look taller or not. Tip number 2 is wearing nude or light shoes if they are just below the ankle. What it does, if you wear nude or light color shoes that kind of blends in with your skin color, then it makes your legs look a bit longer. While if you're going for long boots, so for example knee-height boots, it's a better idea to choose those of a color that kind of blend in with the color of your pants or jeans, and then it gives an illusion of longer legs, as well as it kind of an illusion that you can't really tell how long the legs are, so it kind of blends in nicely. Tip number 3 is go for defined waist dresses or use a belt. It can be really tricky with dresses sometimes because they don't always fit, and I've struggled until I actually found the right style dress that fits for me. As I'm 5'2" and have got like a mid-height torso, I tend to find that the defined waist dresses sort of around knee length or maxi dresses work for me. Obviously your body type might be a bit different, so I think the key thing here is just to experiment and see what type of length and type of dress works for you. For petite women who have got short torso line, then it might be better if you go for like a dropped waistline dress, and this creates an illusion of a longer torso, and whilst it's actually not really defined at your actual waist, that's what you would probably want to go for. Tip number 4 is to go for dresses that are one colour or of a pattern smaller than your fist. One colour dresses will create a vertical image and an illusion of height. Dark colours also seem to work if you want to look a bit slimmer as well. It doesn't have to be dark colours though, because sometimes they are absolutely appropriate, but sometimes they can be a bit boring. So whatever colour works for you, if you go for one colour, it might just be the right one for you. And if you are going for a pattern dress, I think a general understanding is to go for patterns as small as possible, but I don't think that's 100% true because it really depends on your body type and body shape. The key thing here is proportion, so you can go for very small patterns like on my shirt that is just dots, but you can as well go for bigger patterns as long as they are not bigger than your fist. Too big patterns actually look overwhelming and can make you look a bit out of balance, so I probably wouldn't recommend it. It does depend on the type of clothing and your shape and your size and everything, so there are different factors that go into it, but a more of a general rule that can help most petite women is to go for mid-sized patterns. Tip number 5 is to go for one oversized item per outfit. I absolutely love oversized sweaters and jumpers and also baggy joggers, so it does work at home because I don't really care. Happy to wear them at home, but if you are going out, like popping out to the shop or meeting someone when going out, then it might not really work for you. So the general rule is to go with an oversized top and skinny jeans or slim trousers, and vice versa. For women who have got a big bust, it might be also a good idea to look at the material of the item that you're wearing on top. Some knitted sweaters, for example, knitted jumpers are so chunky that they can just look too overwhelming and too large on you, and making the whole top part larger, and you may not necessarily want to do that. So it's good to also, before buying something, look at the texture and choose maybe a thinner material and something more of a lightweight. The tip number 6 is wear one piece, and that would be a jumpsuit. Jumpsuits have definitely grown in popularity in recent years, and whilst previously I found it difficult to find the right one that fits exactly in the right places, but now with the shops like Boohoo, New Look, Topshop, we have got a Petite range and they offer a really nice jumpsuits. So if you want to look fashionable and also have something that fits in the right places, then a jumpsuit can be a really good option. Tip number 7, avoid puffed shoulder tops. And hear me out on this, because from my experience, puffed shoulders really just adds that bulkiness that you don't want in a petite look. Especially if you have got a larger bust, then it's definitely a no-no. Go for tops that are more defined and more close to your body, then it doesn't give you that bulkiness and you look slimmer. As well as I probably mentioned earlier that if you open up that neckline, then it will help you kind of increase the visual looks of height between your neck and waistline. Tip number 8 is to go for heels or hidden heel wedges. And really for petites, probably heels is the go-to shoe. And whilst they can look really nice, especially if you're going for like nude or light color heels that blend in with your skin color, it can be a really good option to elongate those leggies. But if you are going on holiday, for example myself, when I go on holiday, I'm not gonna take 3 pairs of high heels with me because they're just not practical. And what I do in that case is I use wedges. So these are normally called either platform wedges or just hidden heel wedges, and there are so many different sizes, so many different styles that you can definitely find the one that works for you, and generally they are more comfortable to wear if you're going for a longer walk. So heels or platform wedges is something to go for petite women for sure. Tip number 9 is ditch oversized bags. And yes, I've been guilty myself of wearing bags that sometimes are bigger than me, but really, us petite women need to have a think about the size of bag that we select when we're going out and selecting an outfit. And it's just because oversized bags just draw so much attention and they just look not very much proportional to our bodies, and that's fine, you know, we just have to deal with it really. So the go-to option would be smaller size bags or medium sized bags. From research, if you go for a bag that's no bigger than 12 inches or 30 centimeters in length and 8 inches or about 20 centimeters in height, that would be the best option for petite women. Tip number 10 is to go for full-length wide leg pants. Personally myself, I'm not really into wide leg pants, but if you are, then it's a better option to go for full-length ones rather than cropped ones. Full-length wide leg pants would create that illusion of lengthening your body, while if you choose the cropped version of wide leg pants, it will just create the horizontal line and make you look a bit shorter. Obviously that's not the case with all wide leg pants and all petite women, but you just need to kind of again experiment and see if that works for you. Generally, it seems that full-length pants, if it's wide leg or non-wide leg, does give you that illusion of longer legs, so you might want to consider that. But if you absolutely love cropped pants and cropped wide leg pants, I'm here not to judge your style, but to help you consider different options. So just experiment, see what works for you. And you thought it's over, but I do have a bonus tip. And that's a tip for those who like blazers. So basically, if you are going for a blazer in your looks, it's best to choose the right length. And what I mean by that is the length between your hip bone and the top inseam of your legs. That seems to be the optimum length of a blazer, so that it does make you look fashionable, stylish, and also proportional. If you go for like a more of a defined waist blazer that is just at the right length that I mentioned, just between your hip bone and the top inseam of your leg, it should be absolutely fine. And blazers work with so many different outfits. They can work with jeans, with dresses, with pants, for casual workwear, formal wear. It's just so many options for blazers. So if you're one of those, I absolutely love them, and if you're one of those, then that's the tip for you. So here we go, we've got 10 tips how to style petite clothes, and I hope that was helpful because I found them helpful, and when I started applying them to my style and my wardrobe, it just changed the way I look and I feel a bit more confident, and it just helped me kind of find the right pieces of clothing really. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. It would be amazing if you did. I do bring videos that help petite women with their styling tips. I'm not an expert by any means, but I'm just someone who's petite and gonna want to improve her style. Just now talking in the third person, but someone who wants to improve her style and help others to do the same. I hope you have a really good day, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is where you are, and I'll see you next time in my next video.